think that's hard to get through to some of the younger lifters because it does feel good when that weight starts coming up and you're getting more reps and you're moving more weight and all that. It's so gratifying and it feels so good. But, to that point, strength training does strengthen connective tissue. It increases bone density, all that, but not at the rate in which someone like that individual is growing. So it's like you can eventually get strong enough to move enough weight to cause great damage to yourself. And, and I've seen that before myself, and you have to be mindful of that, to that point, the muscles are moving, right? But if you break the connection, you could lead to issues down the road where you can't lift. You can lead to aesthetic issues where the muscle doesn't look the same. And if the goal is bodybuilding, then your career is over. So being mindful of your training, and that's why I use tempo work a whole lot. I use tempo work a whole lot, like control. I mean, especially if I know someone, if I know they're strong, but yet they don't quite know how to control things, out of the gate, we're doing tempo work. It's like, we're going to learn how to control this weight.
Yeah. I kind of, just as like a broad guideline for a lot of people, I'm like, obviously if you're using an exercise where you kind of need to emphasize the shorter range or like squeeze of the movement, like a hip thrust or something, it's a little bit different.
Sure.
But for most exercises, I'm telling people, just as a broad guideline, use a 3-1-0 tempo. So 3 second eccentric, a 1 second slight pause during the peak stretch, and then a 0 second, so explosive concentric. And that historically seemed to work pretty well.